Welcome to 10Excellence. Today we're counting down the best hotels in the world, as ranked by the world's 50 best. Number 10. Mandarian Oriental, Bangkok. This storied property, which sits on the banks of the Chao Phraya River, started out as a rest house for foreign seafarers and has since become one of the world's most famous 5-star hotels, having expanded from only 12 rooms to 393. It was where King Chulalongkorn, the 5th monarch of what was then known as Siam, hosted royal visitors. Graham Greene has a suite named after him, and other famous guests have included Elizabeth Taylor, Marlon Brando, and King Charles III. Today, it gives a sense of nostalgia with Thai-influenced style and has a service ethos, including dedicated butlers for every room, that's firmly rooted in the present in one of the world's most exciting metropolises. Number 9. Four Seasons Firenze, Florence. In a city known for its lavishness and opulent architecture, Four Seasons Firenze stands out. This Artfield Renaissance palazzo, a restored 15th century Medici palace, is set amid 11 acres of private garden complete with ornate statues and fountains, and centuries-old trees. The grand lobby, filled with natural light, features bas-reliefs telling stories of mythological creatures alongside huge floral displays. Its 116 rooms are classically decorated, featuring antique furniture, velvets, brocades, and marble bathrooms, and some also retain original architectural elements with frescoes lining the walls. While the sense of history is tangible, Il Pelagio, the property's Michelin-starred restaurant, brings guests back to the present with a contemporary menu of reinvented regional dishes, as does the 10 treatment rooms spa with its 24K gold facial, steam room, gym and garden-based yoga classes. Number 8. One and only Mandarina, Puerto Vallarta. Recipient of the Best Hotel in North America 2023 award, the one and only Mandarina has set new standards for luxury Mexican hotels, says world's 50 best. The 88-acre property is set within the jungle of the Sierra de Vallejo Biosphere Reserve, surrounded by rainforest, white sand beaches, and swimmable seas. It has 105 villas that are either built into the treetops or perched on cliff sides, and each comes with 24-hour butler service, a private plunge pool, and open-air living area, plus floor-to-ceiling glass walls that offer unmatched views of the natural surroundings. Other highlights include a spa that offers wellness rituals inspired by indigenous and pre-Hispanic techniques, all delivered by curanderos, traditional healers, using local plants, herbs, and spiritual ceremonies. Elsewhere, Crow, its restaurant that's suspended on a cliff and surrounded by greenery, is headed by Chef Enrique Olvera of Puyol fame, number 9 on the world's 50 best restaurants list in 2023, who serves modern coastal cuisine. Number 7. Soneva Fushi, Maldives. In a country known for its luxurious resorts, it could be hard to make a mark, but Soneva Fushi has managed to raise the bar for exceptional service, bagging 7th place on the list alongside the Lost Explorer Best Beach Hotel Award 2023. It's the resort's mantra of no news, no shoes that truly impresses guests. Every element of Soneva Fushi is focused on pure relaxation and detachment to create an environment that feels worlds apart from day-to-day life, writes world's 50 best. Opened in 1995, Soneva Fushi is set on the Ba Atoll, a UNESCO-protected biosphere reserve and one of the largest islands in the Maldives. Its 52 private island villas are surrounded by a jungle, and most come with their own pools, as well as direct access to the beach. The hotel pioneered the outdoor shower experience, as well as sustainability concepts such as marine conservation, coral rehabilitation, waste minimization, and community outreach. It also has its own cultivation area for fresh produce, a recycling center, and solar power plant. Hoteliers Sonu Shivdasani and Eva Malmstorm Shivdasani are behind both Soneva and Six Senses resorts and spas. Sonu is so well regarded in the hospitality business that World's 50 Best also named him as the recipient of the 7 Rooms Icon Award, its only accolade for an individual. Their other Maldives resort, Soneva Yani, came in at number 36. Number 6. Lamonia Marrakesh, a paragon of palatial luxury designed for the future, and the best hotel in Africa 2023 is how World's 50 Best defines the Morocco stalwart, which has many claims to fame. Winston Churchill decided, Morocco is simply the nicest place on earth to spend an afternoon, while spending his winters at Lamonia, which now has a suite named after the former British Prime Minister. It also featured in Alfred Hitchcock's The Man Who Knew Too Much. The hotel was opened in 1929, but the property dates back to the 18th century and was where the son of Sultan Muhammad bin Abdullah held lavish garden parties amid the cacti, palm trees and bougainvillea. Today, its gardens flourish with rose blossoms and ancient olive groves, as well as vegetable garden utilized by the 4 restaurant kitchens, which include 2 helmed by chef Jean-Georges Vongerichten. Meanwhile, its interiors retain a stamp of timelessness and Moorish elegance, but recent renovation has thrust it into the 2020s and infused it with Art Deco features. A 21-seat cinema, underground wine bar and rooftop DJ lounge also bring it back to modernity, while the picture-perfect Moroccan-style spa with its several hammams preserve a strong sense of country's tradition and culture. Number 5. Aman Tokyo. Ryokan-style rooms, washi paper doors, and ikebana displays infuse Japanese design and tradition into this downtown tower that's been a heaven of serenity in one of the world's most dynamic cities since 2014. Aman Tokyo is the brand's first urban outpost and spans the top 6 floors of the 38-story Otemachi Tower in the busy financial district. The minimalistic, uncultured rooms are a stark juxtaposition to the chaos among the skyscrapers seen beyond the large windows. High ceilings and natural tones give a sense of space in each suite, which also feature shuji sliding doors and window-side traditional stone furo baths where guests can soak in the view. True escapism is available in Aman Spa, which is set across 2 floors with onsen-style hot baths, steam rooms, a 30-meter pool, gym, and yoga and pilates studios. Treatments draw on Japan's traditional of Kampo herbal healing, a 7th century practice derived from traditional Chinese medicine. Food-wise, naturally no stay can go without a visit to Musashi, an 8-seat omakase sushi restaurant where the eponymous master chef prepares his selection in front of diners sat at the Hinoki Cypress wood counter. Number 4. The Upper House, Hong Kong. One of 2 Hong Kong properties on the list, the Upper House, the brainchild of famed interior architect Andre Fu, is a beacon of pared-back luxury informed by minimalistic Japanese design. The hotel is set above the Pacific Place Mall, making it a popular pit stop for shoppers seeking upscale designer boutiques. Its brutalist facade by British designer Thomas Heatherwick belies the overall sense of calm that permeates the property within, but certainly underpins its commitment to style. More than 400 pieces of carefully curated artwork also demonstrate the team's intimate attention to detail. Marble, sandstone, and bronze sculptures are dotted through, and the piece de resistance is the 10-story water-inspired metal installation by Japanese artist Hiroshivata Sawada in the inner atrium. There is no spa, but instead private in-room treatments, plus fitness facilities, classes, and meditation sessions. Elsewhere, on the 49th floor, Mediterranean Salistra is a refined yet social spot with a bistro feel and panoramic views of Victoria Harbour. Number 3. Four Seasons Bangkok, Chao Phraya River. Bangkok's Chao Phraya River makes a second appearance on this list, as does the Four Seasons brand, which is behind this riverside retreat that's a masterclass infusing hyper-modern design and dynamism with an atmosphere of relaxation. It sits in the middle of city's up-and-coming creative hub, surrounded by antique shops, galleries, and indie stores. Despite its energy, solace can be found at every turn, whether it's in the numerous green courtyards, within the spa inspired by ancient Thai rituals, while doing laps in the infinity pool overlooking the river, or in one of the 299 rooms, with their clean lines and muted neutral tones. As for the food, on site is Michelin-starred Cantonese restaurant Ying Ting Yuan, alongside French spot Brasserie Palmier and modern Italian dining in Riva del Fiume. Buenos Aires-inspired BKK Social Club, number 3 on Asia's 50 Best Bars 2023 list, is also a popular hangout. Number 2. Rosewood, Hong Kong. This year's accolade for Best Hotel in Asia goes to this 4-year-old 65-story property that towers over Kowloon's waterfront and the Victoria Dockside Arts and Design District. The backdrop of Victoria Harbour sets this space apart, alongside Taiwanese-born designer Tony Chi's modern yet opulent interiors that interweave octagonal designs as an homage to the auspiciousness of the number 8 in Chinese tradition. Chi's keen sense of design also includes contemporary artworks by Damien Hirst and the 19th century British sculpture artist Henry Moore. The 413 rooms either feature views of the harbour or Kowloon's cityscape with its mountainous backdrop, with neutral tones and wooden accents. The palatial marble bathrooms, meanwhile, take center stage after the views. Its dining scene is extensive, with 11 restaurants and bars throughout the property, including Indian Spot Chat, which was included in Hong Kong's 2023 Michelin Guide, plus Darkside, one of Asia's 50 best bars. Guests can also find Italian, American, Spanish, Cantonese, and Mediterranean cuisines, as well as a patisserie. Number 1. Pasalacqua Moltrasio. This is it, the best hotel in the world according to the world's 50 best. Pasalacqua offers 24 waterside suites at the edge of Italy's Lake Como, set in an 18th century private villa that was once the home of composer Vincenzo Bellini. It's the creation of the De Santis family and the little sister of Grand Hotel Tremezzo. Fine Italian craftsmanship comes together with the elegance of the Baroque era in ornate antique furniture, original frescoes, 19th century portraits, and Murano chandeliers. Outside, there is a pool terrace reachable through gardens spread over 7 acres blooming with olive groves, roses, and magnolia, as well as pathways lined by centuries-old Lebanese cedars. Guests can also relax in the sauna and steam bath, which can be found in a hidden subterranean passageway excavated in 18th century in the plaza, housed in the former stables. Elsewhere, complementary activities include flower arranging, a walk tour, gelato making, and cheese tasting. Hire a boatman for a sunset cruise, have a game of tennis on the clay court, or enjoy classic movies at the open-air cinema. Despite the extravagance and attention to the minutiae, Pasalacqua still has the feel of a private home. This is emphasized by the unfussy food, made in the open kitchen using local and seasonal ingredients, and which guests can eat anywhere on the property. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel.